Hi everyone, I'm back. No gloves, no resin, not right now. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna start on my third seashell project and then we'll go on to something else. But I came across this print clip art, and I'm going to almost do the same sort of thing I did with the mama deer and the fawn. So here I have my PBO gold, what do I want to say, it's not a puffy paint, but it's a raised paint, an outliner, that's the word. I had to read it. Look at that, outliner. Okay, anyway, I wish I had pardon me, I wish I had silver, but I don't have silver. But I do have a pearl, which is a white, but with what I want to do with this picture, I think I'm gonna stick with the gold. Black will be too harsh, so I'm not gonna go black at maybe, you know, for the eye. But anyway, I will get started on this. I will fast forward it for you until my phone loses its battery charge, and catch up with you when I have this finished. So wish me luck. Here we go. I'm just gonna do the main outlines of the Seahorse, and I don't know that I'll get real detailed inside because I'm just new at using this pen. So here we go. A little gold, thin lines, and oh, I taped, oh gosh, I should start over in a way. I have acetate on top of the photograph and it's taped down. So yeah, I taped it so I wouldn't move it, and wiped it with some alcohol, and I should be good to go. There. Should have said that at the beginning. All right, be quiet, Billy. Think.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to stop because I'm gonna run my arm right into this wet part, and I'll tell you what, these curves were a bugger. As you can see, I was erasing off and starting over, but I'm gonna let this set a while. I'll get back to it, and like I said, when I've got this all dry and we can play with it some more, I'll get back to you. Until then, have a great evening, a great weekend. I'll catch up with you soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're well today. I finished outlining the Seahorse in the gold PBO outliner paints, and I was very torn as to what to do next, but I think I finally sorted it out, and we'll get back to this in a moment, okay? All right, so I mixed up 6 ounces of my amazing clear cast, and what we're going to do is pour the foundation for our Seahorse. Now, what I have here is a tray mold. Looks like a tray, feels like a tray. It's not going to be a tray. I'm going to make this a wall hanging, and the reason so is I rooted and sorted and thought and contemplated about handles for this, and nothing really fit to me, nothing that I have on hand. So I'm going to make this a wall hanging. Now, of course, I saved my skins, and this is from a pour from a long time ago, and these skins are in blues, but I want to make a foundation pour first to set these into. And what I've done, or what I'm going to do, is set these aside real quick, is I mixed up my resin, and we're going to make it blue. We are going to go with a dark blue, so most of the bottom or underneath will be covered. And we're doing this right side up, and this is from the soap shop. It's in my Amazon shop, where they have all kinds of beautiful pigments for soap dyes, but works for resin great. So we're going to use the Blue Pearl Dry. Let me set this aside, and I need to clean it. So, resin's here. Let's put a little blue dye in this, where you can see me. And once again, fumble with the bags. Ooh. Oh, for goodness sakes, it happens every time, doesn't it? I need to put them in little jars or something. I can't see here. Where am I? Where's the opening? Come on. Well, they're sealed well. Okay. Now I think I'm going to need a lot of this. I don't think I'm going to add any other colors to this at all. So let me get a stick here. Outshine popsicles are the best. Oh my gosh. I think I had 3 of those yesterday because we hit 100 degrees yesterday here in Idaho. And it feels so good to have summertime. That is for sure. All right. Let me see what we have. Most of it's on that stick. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. That's a lot of resin for a little pigment I put in. Get that off the sides. Come on, you. Very pretty. Okay. I love this color. Oh, but it's going to be translucent. Should have known. So I do want it darker. I'm going to add some more. And if that's not deep enough, I guess we will have to go to adding a paste. Oh, makes me want to be at the beach. Yes, yesterday, boy, I was contemplating this project. I don't know why, it just seemed so difficult to figure out what I was going to do exactly. The Seahorse, I mean, I spread out different shaped sequins and placed on there. And I thought, no, that's not going to work. And then I placed seashells all over it. I thought, no, that's not going to work. And I thought, well, maybe should I just take some resin and paint the inside? And I thought, no, I don't want to do that either. Oh, that's pretty. I think that'll work. Yeah, I had a heck of a time trying to make up my mind. Guess that happens sometimes. Okay, I think that is going to be a very pretty undertone. So let's just, gosh, I'm questioning myself again. I've got to quit doing that. Look at this. I have some Just For You Online UK Sky Blue. I think I'm going to add a drop. Gosh. Like I said, this project, you know, some come so easily, and some I just tend to rack my brain trying to figure out, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to do that? Will it work this way? Just very, yeah. Very undecisive sometimes. Off of there. Okay. I'll wipe that a little bit. All right. See what that does. Scrape your brush. I think it's fine. Okay. I'm going to put you on pause, and I'm going to clean that mold real quick. And you know what I do is just take my blue tape and go across it real quick. So to save time, I'm going to put you on pause and clean that mold. Be right back. Okay. I thought it would be best if we poured the foundation of this first and let it start curing. And then we could go on to, oh, I've got that everywhere, onto the Seahorse. So this is 6 ounces of resin. And then we're going to set our skins on top. And I just want a thin layer. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's almost turquoise, isn't it? Lovely. Oh, that's very pretty. Yes, and I'm still thinking about the edges, what to do with the edges. You know, what kind of hanger I'm going to use. But, oh, this looks like candy. I don't know what kind of candy. Blue raspberry candy. Oh, God. But it will be a start. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Please hit the like button if you're liking my videos, and subscribe. And I need to thank Miss Wanda for giving me a shout out on her last video with Wanda's Creations. I appreciate that very much. I enjoy watching her. And Annette, I need to thank you for telling me about those little mascara brushes, because I couldn't figure out what in the world they were. I looked all over Amazon for them, and like I said in our messaging, I said, oh my God, I would have never thought they were for eyelashes, but they're the little silicone brushes with the very fine tips, and that's what I was looking for and going crazy because I could not figure it out. So my girl Annette came to save the day, and I'll have to get some ordered because they're very beneficial for putting in your dry pigments. Just get this, and I think I'm level. It's hard to level a countertop. Get it into the edges here. Probably could have made more, but we're going to top coat it with clear once we get everything set in. So I'll just tilt this a little bit. I did order a different resin, a deep pour resin, because I have a few items I'd like to try to put in a deep pour. My using clear cast is good for 2 inches at a time. So I wanted to try this new resin, and it's called Liquid Glass. And that's in my storefront also. Okay, I'm going to put some air to this, and I'm going to cut that out like I always do, because I can't stand the sound, or my phone picks it up too well. Okay, be right back. My room is so warm. I didn't clean that very well. Here's my little silicone brush, and I'm just going to go around the edges and try to break up some bubbles if they come in there. Oh, and I see a big hair. I'll get that in just a second. I hope you like the seashell letters. Oh, I thought they turned out really, really well. Very, very pretty. All right, look at this big bugger right here. Oh, there, I got it. I got it. A few bubbles coming up. It's hard to tell when it's pigment, because sometimes the pigment looks like bubbles and it's not. I have a few little fluffs in here. There we go. I have my Eden Pure air purifier going, and maybe because our oh, it's not an air conditioner, it's a coolant of some kind, it's running, and it's probably lifted some dust out of the vents. Dust out of the vents. So I think that looks good. The bubbles are showing up on the edges a little bit. But to be doubly sure, get my little handy dandy flashlight, and that really helps me skim across the top. See if there's anything I do not want in there. These are little bubbles or little pigments. Okay, I hope that, well, it's a different blue. It's not quite as, you know, navy like the skins are, but let me go ahead and start placing these in. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a paper towel. I cut them in half, and I'm going to just weight them down, make sure there's nothing on the top of those as we go. So let's start with the big one. We're going to have all kinds of blues in here with a little green, so let's just go with the curve. I might put shells in the corner. Come on. Oh, I hit the side. Just get that in place, and I'm sure some bubbles will come up. You can see the circle parts here where I had the, you know, the cup standing up when I poured. And that, come on, you've got to go down. I should have heated it. There, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. There, I still have, oh gosh, a good 1/4 of an inch of the mold left to, you know, top off with our clear coat. And I'm just going to go biggest to smallest and just fill these in. Got to wipe it. And these are odd because they have the cup shapes, but I think the Seahorse will cover a lot of that. I should have went a darker blue. I knew. Not worried. Not worried. Let's see where I can fit this one in here somehow. I had it laid out, of course, but I laid it out differently. Yeah, it's going to be different. Different blues. What was I thinking? Should have tried to match it up better. Well, heavens. Just break it. I'll just cut it. Just cut it. There's got a tail on there. Let's see, can I put that here? I better stick to the middle, eh? Let's go there. Cut this one again. And again. Oh, we can put that there. Just pieces of ocean, I guess. Darn. Color's not suiting me. This is from a little textured mold I had. Poured that a long time ago. Just throw that in there. And this little piece can go here. Yeah. Stick your finger in it. You think that, yeah, I'm questioning it now because the blue is so different and I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was thinking more of this aquamarine right there. I'm thinking, gosh, some white swirls would be good in there too, wouldn't it? But I used up my resin, and I'm not gonna pour just for that. So I'm trying to think, what can I, is there anything I can just put in there to, I don't know. Oh, look what else I have. These are, oh, that's not gonna work, but I have all these little pieces. I don't think I'm gonna bother, but yeah, save those all. You can put those in jewelry or something. So no, I'm not gonna bother with that. So let's just maybe while I'm working on the seahorse, something will come to mind. Some bubbles out. Get that down. That's the tip of that. Get that down. You know, if I don't like any of it, I can always just re-pour over it. That's a possibility too, and this would be considered filler. And I do save all the scrap resin because even when I can do some deep pours, a lot of the resin pieces that, you know, didn't work or just excess resin, they'll be great filler. They'll be great filler. So let's just see what happens with this. All right, I'm gonna give it some, oh, there's a piece of glitter, but that's in here. Oh, that's not going well. Oh, I did come off, okay. I'm gonna put some air on this, set it aside, and let that cure. And I'll be right back. You know what? I'm back because I needed to clean my mixing bowls out. And what I do is when I use a little bit of tissue, I just throw it in this resin cup or this old dish right here. And then I can reuse it by just spraying some ibuprofen alcohol in my mixing cups. Wipe them out. Be fine till next time. And I usually, then that's garbage. And then I usually take one Go around the outsides too a little bit. So yeah, you save a little bit of paper towels that way. So works for me. And then I can do the same with all the little utensils I've used. My sticks. Oops. Just give them a spray. And that one's the dirtiest. I'll leave that. Just take this and wipe it down. Put that away over there. I use these spatulas when I mix my resin, or when I pour. I use this one, green, for the B, and I use the white one for A when I scoop them out of the cups. They come in handy. Clean this off before I take off my gloves, because I won't need them. Yay! Clean my little brush off. I reuse my sticks. And throw that in there. Got a clean one here. I'm just gonna spray my work area. And I'm good to go. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to pause you again, grab the Seahorse and what I need, and we'll start decorating.